It has the makings of an instant drag racing classic. Race it, experience it, bring some of the best of the business together, offer a huge purse, and let them rip. Today on Inside Drag Racing, we come to the picturesque hills of East Tennessee. It's Thunder Valley, better known some places as Bristol Dragway. And today we bring you a giant bracket race. Yes, we're going bracket racing, but the people in the pits over there, well, they're all what you might consider pro bracket racers. They do it for a living. Why come to Thunder Valley for this inaugural K&N Filters Spring Fling 20's presented by Sparco? One reason and one reason only: cold, hard cash. Now, the first race they have is what they call pregame. The winning check there, $12,500. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 3 chances to win $20,000 each night. It's big, and these guys are coming to play big.
We have racers, professional racers, Jake Coughlin, Sean Langdon are here. And then we have some professional sportsman racers like Dan Fletcher, Luke Bogacki, Scotty Richardson. Pretty much anybody that you could think of in the world of bracket racing is here. And if you're able to win this race, you definitely have a claim to fame, without a doubt.
Well, it's unique. You know, my good friends Kyle Seipel and Peter Biondo, decided to throw this bracket race on here at Bristol, the Spring Fling, and it's a 1,000-foot bracket race. We're now familiar with that in Top Fuel and Funny Car on the NHRA side, but in bracket racing, it's always been either 1/8 mile or 1/4 mile, 660 feet or 1320.
A lot of different opinions there. A lot of guys from the north seem to like to run the whole track, 1/4 mile. A lot of guys from the south like to go to the 1/8 mile. To me, to Kyle, we say, you know what, let's try to make everyone happy and do the 1,000-foot compromise. It's right in the middle, distance-wise, and it just makes sense.
A lot of the 1/8 mile guys might lift early, and a lot of the 1/4 mile guys might break out, so we'll see what happens. But it's definitely interesting. Pete and Kyle Seipel both, they did an excellent job of, bringing up some new ideas to bracket race, and, got to try everything once, and we'll see how it works out. I think, they've done an excellent job so far.
Well, it's different. I mean, we used to run an 1/8 mile, and, it's a little different. You just got to get used to it. Mostly 1/8 mile is what I've always run, but I'm getting used to it. I like it. It's fun.
I'm actually looking forward to it. I like 1/4 mile racing. I seem to do a little bit better 1/8 mile racing, but this is it's a different look. So, I was a little bit worried about it before we got here, and I said,
well, obviously it's 300 foot shorter, but I'm used to racing 1/8 mile. I've even got a local track at home that's a 10th mile track. So, for me, this is just a big refreshing change away from the NHRA wars that come here in bracket race.
I'd say the most important thing is having the right frame of mind, staging the car consistently, and doing everything the same every single time down the track. So that's probably the most important thing.
Yep, they call it the 1,000-foot compromise, and it's one of the few great wrinkles for racers here at the K&N Filters Spring Fling 20's presented by Sparco. First opportunity to grab some cash, the RacerSavings.com pregame, $12,500 up on the line. On the line right now, far lane, George Rupert out of Cookeville, Tennessee. He dials a 774. Chris Johnson out of Maryville, Tennessee. He dials a 675. Race a 1,000-foot stripe, and the win light, that'll go to George Rupert, the pioneer. Goes 774 with an 8. As you take a look at our finish line camera right here, that's the margin of victory. In bracket racing, you put a dial-in time, and the closest to that without going under, well, he'll advance to the next round. John LaBousse Jr., White House, Tennessee, dials a 661. Ken Batchelor out of Leland, North Carolina, a 649 dial. Now, earlier rounds, door cars ran against door cars, dragsters ran against dragsters. LaBousse goes 663 with the 5 on a 661 dial. He's closer, he moves on. And again, reaction time, getting close to that dial will move you to the finals. LaBousse headed on to a big payday here in day number 1. RacerSavings.com pregame. And in our finals, in the near lane, yep, it's a door car. George Rupert, 69 Camaro, dials a 774. The far lane, John LaBousse Jr., 661 dial in, and they're off. Now George Rupert, since he's got the bigger dial, gets that head start, and at the top end, it's John LaBousse Jr., a 661 with the 7, and he wins that big check. Again, razor close. You have to be on your game. LaBoose cashes check number 1 of the Spring Fling.
There you go, Johnny. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome job today, as always.
Thank you.
Johnny, congratulations, man. It's got to feel good to be able to take home the big check first day in this inaugural Cannon Filters Spring Fling 20s presented by Sparco.
It feels great. Bristol's always, it's eluded me forever. I've never won a race here, and it was nice to go ahead and get the win.
Well, what's great is the fact that, you know, you look around this place, all the history that's here, all the winners that are here, and to you to win this very first session of this has got to be special. And, you know, from now on, from history, people can look back and see that, and you got bragging rights, brother.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You bet. This edition of Inside Drag Racing is brought to you by ARP, the world leader in racing fastener technology. By Lokar Motorsports, the evolution of excellence. And by Coker Tire, your source for Phoenix and M&H drag tires.
Lokar Performance Products, building American quality with a lifetime warranty. For over 20 years, Lokar has provided the best possible products and service. Drag racers, Lokar has you covered. Lokar offers 2 types of dial-in boards. No drilling or welding required. Lokar's anchor-tight locking flexible transmission dipstick is NHRA accepted for use in all categories of competition. And check out the latest from Lokar. To learn more or to order your free Lokar catalog, log on to lokar.com. Lokar, quality plain and simple.
ARP, the world leader in fastener technology, the fasteners of champions.
And ARP works, so why look anywhere else? The only reason we use ARP is because we can't have failures. I swear by ARP, I've always used ARP products. They're the best. In my opinion, they're the best fasteners out there.
If you want to be the best, you got to have the best. ARP is the best.
ARP fasteners are the only fasteners to use. All my fasteners are ARP. If you want good product, go to ARP.
ARP, the world leader in fastener technology. Welcome back to Inside Drag Racing. This is the inaugural Cannon Filters Spring Fling 20 presented by Sparco. We're going to get back to the on-track racing right now. Time trials going on, and we've got a great opportunity to talk with Kevin McClellan of Cannon Filters. Kevin, first of all, what an incredible event.
This is awesome. We're so excited to be a part of this inaugural race at 1,000 foot. There's so many exciting things. Racers from all over the country. It's perfect weather. We're great to be here.
Yeah, I mean, the roster of racers here is unbelievable.
It is, all the way from NHRA pro racers coming down and running in the sportsman ranks to the local high-dollar bracket racers, and we've got people that came all the way out from California to participate here.
You know, Cannon Filters over the years has got a very rich history of being involved in almost every type of phase of motorsport.
We have been. About 40 years ago is when Cannon Filters were invented by Ken and Norm. And it's the first washable and reusable filter. It's the last filter you ever have to buy for your car. And yes, we've been involved in motorsports all the way from the beginning. From motorcycles, that's where it started, all kinds of motorsports now.
It's a bracket race. There's a lot of high-dollar bracket races. Why would Cannon get involved with something like this?
Well, Cannon has the same racing passion. We have so many racers at the company, and we support grassroots racing to keep this alive. I mean, this is the beginning of any kind of career that you're going to have in drag racing, going up in the professional ranks. You've got to cut your teeth here first. There's guys here that never run an NHRA event, and they just follow the high-dollar bracket race circuit all around the country. So it's really exciting to be a part of it.
What's new from Cannon?
Well, Cannon Filters, we constantly have new updates for your, the passenger car you drive today. We have all new racing technology. Go to knfilters.com to see the latest and new products that we have, plus all the racing results from around the country that we're involved in.
Kevin McClellan of Cannon Filters. Now let's check some on-track action and get you